morning vlog. We are home. We are in Los Angeles, and today we're actually gonna go to a little bit of a photo shoot. So let's go. I am Canadian. Of course I listen to Avril Lavigne. Okay, so I have been on my own personal world tour ever since January because I have been in my year of yes, and I have just been absolutely living my life for myself, and it feels so freaking good. Like, I feel alive again. I feel like for a while there I was not living for other people, but every decision that I made I felt like was so specific and calculated because I'm like, how is this person gonna take it? How is it gonna be seen by these people? Like, it just like, I needed a second, you know, just to like be. And it's been so long since I felt this free and open, and just like, it makes me emotional because I'm just like really happy right now. So anyways, I'm back here in Los Angeles for a few days before I head to, I think, Vegas, before Palm Springs, which is one of my favorite tournaments, the Indian Wells tournament. It is in the mountains. It is so, so pretty. And just like, it's quiet around the city of Palm Springs, but then you get to the site and there's so much energy, and it's just a wonderful tournament. I love going to it, and I love tournaments that are close to home, so that'll be fun. But today I am heading to West Hollywood. I have a photo shoot with this brand Year of Ours, and they are launching a tennis line, which looks really cool. I got the mood board. I got the mood board yesterday with the looks, and they look really, really cool. So I'm excited to do that. Obviously, with having a tennis background, these types of like athleisure tennis shoots are so far up my alley. I've worked with so many different brands with tennis clothing specifically, and I love to showcase tennis clothing in like a lifestyle format as well, because I grew up, you know, wearing my tennis skirts to class. Like, I don't know how many times my mother dressed me up as Serena Williams for Halloween because she didn't want to go and get the outfit. We didn't really do Halloween like that, but I just wore my tennis clothes to class and dressed up. You know, that's just what we used to do as tennis players. You just wear your tennis clothes wherever. And it's really cool that now this like retro tennis vibe is coming back because it's super cute. I just came back from Athens, and in the airport this girl was wearing a tennis dress, and I was like, that is so cool. Like, I love that. So it's really cool that lifestyle and tennis are merging again, and it's become, you know, cool again. I've been working with Wilson now for, I want to say 4 years, 4 or 5, I want to say like 4 or 5 years now, and they've been such an amazing company to work with because I use their tennis rackets, and I really, really love their clothes. Their new designer, or I wouldn't say she's new, but she's been designing their clothes for a few years now, and her name's Joelle. She's incredible. She's completely changed the face of Wilson with this new like retro tennis vibe, and I honestly think that they have like the best kits in tennis right now. So it's definitely been super rewarding for me to have been a part of their rebrand because I've been working with them for so long. It's really incredible. It's really incredible now that it's become so big again, that, you know, people are jumping onto it. So it's really cool, and I'm really, really so grateful to have been a part of the growth of it and the rebrand of this like retro cool Wilson, because yeah, between the designers and the actual brand, and then I feel like myself, I feel like, you know, every time I go somewhere, people are asking me about Wilson stuff, and they're asking me about like the new launches and things like that, and I just feel like I'm a part of it, and I helped to grow it. So I don't know, on my end, I'm really glad to be able to say that I've been with them for so long. And also, I mean, I've been using Wilson rackets throughout juniors, throughout college. I've been using Wilson for a long, long time. It's kind of nice to be aligned with the brand in such a powerful way because it's something that I genuinely used on the court. You know, I play tennis for so long, and it's just like, it's the best feeling as kind of like a content creator, model, influencer, whatever. It's really nice to merge things that you actually use or things that you've actually done with what you're promoting. I think it's the best feeling possible. Sometimes, you know, you're promoting things that you don't really use or you haven't really used before, and it just feels, and it kind of seems inauthentic, you know? And I try my best not to do things like that because it's even tough to make content when you don't truly, truly love or believe or use the brand, you know? And that's why I'm extra excited to be partnered with a tennis brand like Wilson. But yeah, anyways, now I am still also working with a few other brands like year of ours, and I'm really excited to promote them as well. On another note, the traffic in LA is so incredibly horrid. I think that's the worst thing about LA. But then I think about every other city that I want to potentially move to, and it's no better. Like Florida, not that I want to move to Florida, because Florida's kind of icky. No offense to anyone that lives in Florida. Florida is a beautiful tropical place. It's just some of the things about Florida I don't completely agree with. But what I will say is that I guess so in Miami the traffic's terrible, and like going to and from Miami the traffic's pretty bad, but where I would be moving to would be kind of like Boca Raton, I don't know how people actually pronounce it. Boca Raton, the traffic isn't terrible, but I highly doubt that I would just be sitting my butt in Boca all day long, because I gotta be out and about. But let me get off of this vlog while I'm driving, and let's get over there.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
What else?
I work at KMG and I'm Ian's manager. And we're here today on a really cool shoot.
Wait, are you allowed to show the outfit?
Oh.
I was
Oh my gosh, what a long day it has been. I have just finished. My camera died. You know, I don't know about this camera because it dies so often, and I don't know if it's supposed to die that often. I don't know. I am heading to get some food. I was supposed to eat with my friend Bree, but the shoot kind of went long, so she had to do something else really quick. So I'm gonna go eat solo dolo really quickly at this one restaurant. It's probably my favorite restaurant in all of Los Angeles. It is Korean food, and if you know me, you know that I adore Korean food. It's so delicious. And this place is called Dang Sung. If you ever go to LA and you like Korean food, you know what, actually, even if you don't like Korean food, it's been a long day. I highly suggest that, can I turn? I highly suggest that you at least go and try. They don't just have Korean food there, they have other things that you might like. I mean, they have literally, it's like, so basically the restaurant is this like really, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a bar. It's like a bar, and you order food, but it comes on like individual. Like you can order like an individual skewer of chicken, beef, pork, shrimp, scallops. Like you can order anything that you want, and most of it comes on a skewer. And then they have shareable dishes where it comes in like a large form where you can share with friends if you want to go, and it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. The food is good. It's not expensive. I want to say like the chicken skewers, like there's a couple, like ranges in price. So it starts from like $1.99 per skewer. It goes from $1.99 to, I want to say $25, $30, but those are like the bigger dishes, and those are to be shared. I personally don't share them. I can take them all down on my own, just saying, but they're meant to be shared. So anyways, I'm gonna head there now. The shoot was really fun. It was shorter than I expected, but I think it's because we started later. Usually when I shoot, it's like 9 to 9, or like at least like 10 to 10. And today it was around 11 to 5. So it was in and out quick, and the photographer was actually shooting on Polaroid. So it was a little bit weird for me because usually I'm used to photographers like taking a million photos at once. This one was like click. Okay, click. So in my head, and you only have, I think she said that there's only like 20 photos. Why am I saying photos like I'm Australian? Like photos. I think there's only 20 photos that you can take at once on each film packet. So I felt the pressure. I was like, Ian, you gotta get the shot. You gotta get the shot. You know, they're like, get ready. I'm like, you know, I'm like, I was on it today. But I just hope they came out. I always love taking photos. I always love photo shoots and being in front of the camera. But obviously when you're working for brands or you're shooting for brands, you want the content to be good because you want the brand to be happy. You want them to be happy that they worked with you or chose you. Sometimes I think, oh my gosh, Francis just won the second set. Let's go! He lost the first 6-4. He was down in the second. Then he just won the set 7-5. Go baby, go. I was like mid-shoot, like watching it in the corner. Like, I can't miss a match. Can't be doing that. Okay, third set, come on, grind. Let's do it. I don't know what I was talking about, but I am on the way to get some food because right now I just feel faint, to be honest. I feel unwell. So let me just get that in my system, and yeah. The way I am at a standstill with this traffic, I cannot. I just want to go and eat some food. Good morning, vlog. Actually, this morning I kind of woke up to, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't the worst thing that could happen, but it wasn't the best way to wake up. So there was a campaign that I was really hopeful for and I didn't get it. So I woke up this morning with that news, and then I don't know, I was just a little bit down because I feel like, I don't know, when you want something so badly and you work hard for it and you kind of just like are very hopeful for a certain situation, and then you don't end up getting it, or it's like a job, like literally, basically I just got declined for a job. Because in the content creation space, like going for a campaign is literally like going for a job opportunity, and I didn't get it, and that sucked. So this morning I was very down, but I had a chat with Francis, and it was probably one of the best chats we've had as a couple, because I think for a long time I was mostly just supporting him in his role, which was great because what he's trying to accomplish is amazing, and any way that I could help, I was happy to do so. But now that I'm also pursuing my own personal career and goals, our conversations have kind of switched a bit, you know, like our conversations are not even, I wouldn't say deeper, they're just different. So before, I feel like a lot of our conversations were about how to kind of get him better, like his deals, what we can do to grow his brand and his situation, his foundation, you know? And now the conversations are now like a we thing, which is really interesting. Now that Francis and I are both pursuing individual goals as well as combined goals, but really focusing on individual goals, and because they're both in kind of the entertainment media realm, they coincide. And it's really, really interesting to now have these conversations with him based on, you know, likeness, and based on getting jobs and getting brand deals and things like that, because before these weren't types of things that we were talking about, or if we were talking about it, it was solely based on him. So when I tell you that this morning we had the absolute best conversation that we've ever had in a long, not ever had, but like one of the most significant conversations, because we were talking on the same level of something, you know what I mean? Like we were talking about expectations and judgment from the outside, overcoming obstacles and being told no, winning, losing. We were talking about these things together, and we both really understood where we were coming from. Like, and I said to him, I said, you know what? I have a newfound respect for you, your mentality, and the way that you carry yourself, because it is not easy. It is thank you. It is not I should have brought sunglasses. This is why I have trigams in my eye. But yeah, so I mean, even for myself, like if I see negative comments or I see anything negative about myself, it's like, oh my gosh, like it's a lot. And I was just thinking, he has been dealing with this. He has been literally dealing with this since he was what? 17, like 16, 17. And then even so, this morning he was telling me about, you know, how he feels like something that I actually went through yesterday. And I was on set, like there was a moment where I felt, I'm not even gonna go into it, but I talked to him about it and he was like, yeah, I felt that same way when I was younger, kind of getting into the scene, and it feels like crap, you know? But yeah, I guess all of this is to say that sometimes it is so rewarding to be with a partner that is in not the same occupation, but in a similar field. Because I didn't really realize how much the two worlds were going to collide, especially in the sense of like, he understands what I'm going through, and I now have a better appreciation of what he has dealt with and what he is currently going through and what he will go through in the future. I think we just have, even like we've already had such a tight bond. I just think our level of respect for each other is already high, but it's now even higher. This is really bright. And I think that's an absolute blessing, because he's already my best friend, and now I feel like I can even lean on him and he can lean on me in a different way, which it's just, if you can't tell already, I'm a lover girl. But anyways, I am heading down to have lunch with my friend Brianna. We're going to Wally's in Beverly Hills, and then I have to go to, not I have to, no, it's twisting my arm. This is a privilege. I get to go to a gifting suite with In Beauty Project. I've been partnered with them for a while. I'm gonna say about a year now, a year and a half. I've been partnered with them, and I absolutely love working with them and their team. They're amazing. Their products are super, super good and clean. It's a women-owned business. They've actually donated to my foundation, donated products to my foundation. They're just great. So I am excited to go there after. But yeah, I'm gonna go for lunch first because I have not seen my friend in a while. I'm always on the road, and I need to make sure, okay, girly. I need to make sure that when I am back in town, I am checking in with my friends and meeting up and making sure that I am staying in touch. So that's where we're going. Wait, this song is so good. I want to see him I want to see Giveon in person so badly. Step in your room once again. I want to see you all on your knees. Thank you. That was my first time at Wally's. If you're ever in LA, go to Wally's. It was cute. Wait, switch faces. We have to switch you on.
People are gonna be like, they don't look like that.
I know.
This is false advertising. Girls out of here.
Crusty and Dusty.
I'm Crusty. This is Dusty. Nice to meet you. In beauty all the way.
Oh, this is so cute.
It gets cuter and cuter, right?
You excited to be in Vegas, Big Fo? Vegas, baby, the place to be.
Oh my gosh. Wait, this is really pretty. Good morning. I have noticed that anything that I do with Francis, we are always going to be late, so I should start prepping way earlier for everything that I do. I'm running so super late to this Netflix event. I don't even know what they're doing. It's kind of getting crazy. Let me show you guys the line.
Pull that out.
Yeah, he's trying to shoot some stars.
Awesome. It's a joy watching us play. I believe we have a joint trophy presentation.